what is the actual life of a freelance animator and illustrator like? There's a few things to it that you don't discover or you don't realize until you're doing it yourself. The first thing is it's very very lonely, very you isolated a lot. I'm in a studio here. I don't know how big it is. It's very big. Got a couple of desks, couple of workstations, but it's only me working here. We also store the ladder and some tools and the bikes and stuff like that. It's the size of a double garage, but it's only me. So when my better half Karen goes to work in the morning, I'm alone. We have two dogs, two gorgeous dogs, and they keep me company. But most days I don't see anybody. In fact, most weeks I don't see anybody. And I don't go out a lot because I'm stuck here working. So if you're gonna jump into a freelance, and here's one of our dogs here. Hi Hudson. If you're gonna get into a career or into a work path of being a freelancer, whether it's an animation or illustration or design or whatever, you've got to realize that a lot of your time will be spent on your own, solitary. So if you're okay with that, that's great. I'm quite a gregarious person. I like being around people, so it did take a bit of getting used to. But I'm also the kind of person that I do like my own space and my own time, and here's Hudson, hi guy. I'm very okay to be working on my own. So that's very much, I'd say that's the biggest thing, is that it's not sexy. You're not working in a studio with a bunch of other animators or designers or illustrators or whatever. You're working very much on your own. And that never changes. About 10, 15 years ago, I had a studio with other designers and editors and producers and stuff. There were 5 or 6 of us at the time, and right next door was a very big model studio, a very big, well-known model studio, the best in Cape Town. A lot of international talent, coming in and going. And we're in a very vibey part of town, and that was great. I was there for about 5 years. It was a collective type thing. We were all doing our own thing, but we worked together. So that was actually great, and it meant I had to commute to work. I had to get in the car, go to work. My hours were mine. I was my own boss then, but that was more. That was closer to being in a job. So there is that to it. You don't have to be working from home, which I am now. You can set yourself up in an office situation or a studio situation. And quite honestly, I recommend that. If I can find the bunch of people that I had back then, we were all great friends and great colleagues, I would do that again, because not intimacy, just that vibe. He's getting very excited here. I think he wants to go for a W. We all know what a W is. He knows. He's got about 220 words vocab. He knows what's going on now. So it's very good to have that, have a social aspect when you're working, and that I really do miss. It's quite nice to make videos like this and just talk to you guys out there, but let's face it, I'm just talking to a camera. I've got a few mates that drop around now and then, and I've got some people that I email and speak to on the phone every now and then. But I don't see people. So when Karen comes back from work at about 6 o'clock, she's the first person I've seen since 8 in the morning. So yeah, 10 hours solitude, and then it's the next day, it's all over again. So if you're aiming at being a a freelancer, if you're going down this freelance path, whether it's in animation or illustration, and I'm doing both, then keep that in mind. If you can get into, I don't know what they call it, a collective type scheme where everybody's splits the rent on a place and you get a studio, way to go. If you can afford to get your own studio, but then you're just transferring from one lonely spot to another, you need to get people around you. I would very much recommend that. What I have done so that's basically what this is about. What I have done to kind of supplement that is I do try and get out. I've joined a lot of, I'm trying to get into more physical art as well. I'm trying to get back to painting and stuff like that. So I've joined some societies, a couple, and they have these meetups and they have various exhibitions and whatever. And that gets me to mingle with my people, the people that I kind of resonate with. And I've got a few friends in those groups, and I've made a few friends. So that's where I get my socialization. Like dogs need to be socialized, so do we. We're very socialized, sociable characters or creatures, humans. So I think he's waiting for his W. So yeah, if you can't get out, like I can't get out during the day, or I don't get out because I'm working. Try and make it, I try and meet up with friends, or there's some colleagues that I'm very good friends with, and we try and meet up every now and then, but it's really once or twice a month. It's not on a daily basis. So that can be a bit of a sticking point when it comes to the reality of he really wants a W. And there's some barking. I better wrap this up because I think they want to go for their W. What I was trying to say here is that I might have to go and close the door. It may get loud. I'm just going to tie this up, guys. I just wanted to show my face again. We're in the middle of winter here, so I'm dressed a bit more warmly, or we're going into winter. It's really cold and wet out there. But I just wanted to put my face in front of you again. I like doing this from time to time to scare the children and whatever, just to put a bit of a human face to this channel. Guys, thanks very much for dropping into my channel. I'm going to get my sound fixed up. I found another microphone. It's also buggered, so I'm going to have to sort out a whole new system. So I hope the audio here isn't bad. And thanks again for dropping in, and I hope I'll see you here again real soon. All the best. Bye.